Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. I'm Earl Shamblin, your host, and I have a new phone as I kept trying to record some more videos and it kept dying on me or shutting off, if you will, and I kept losing all my information or my videos. So I got a new phone and hopefully everything should be good. So here we are. The final start of the season for Justin Verlander, number 34. He's 20-7. And let's look at his numbers. In actuality, obviously, at this point, after this game, well, actually, this is the only game, like within the last 12 straight games in real life, where he did not factor in a decision. So he was 24-5. Going into this game, and that's what he finished up, 24-5, as the Orioles beat the Tigers 6-5. And Verlander, he went 7 innings, 6 Ks, 1 walk, 8 hits, and 5 earned runs. So, and after this game, I will have the replay stats along with the actual stats and, side-by-side comparison, all that good stuff. So stick around after that and we'll go over all the final stats. So we are ready to get this one going. Baltimore at Detroit. And look at the lineups. It's going to be Angle, Hardy, Markakis, Guerrero, Wieters, Jones, Reynolds, Davis, Andino, and Jeremy Guthrie on the mound for the Orioles. For Detroit, it's Jackson, Ordonez, Young, Cabrera, Martinez, Avila, Peralta, Rayburn, Kelly at third, and Verlander on the mound. So here we go. Matt Angle to lead it off. He had a whopping 79 at bats, 1 home run, hit 177. So he will lead it off, the left-hander. It's a 3-8 versus the right-hander, and he grounds out to Don Kelly, the third baseman for today. J.J. Hardy, 5-2, and he's a right-hander. It's a ground ball to Don Kelly again as he flips to Cabrera for out number 2. Here's Nick Markakis, a 6'9", left-hander, and he strikes out. So easy 3 up, 3 down for Verlander and the Tigers. Detroit up now, bottom of 1. Austin Jackson. It's a 1-5. 1-5 is a 1-6 is a single. It's a 17, so he grounds out to the shortstop. And the shortstop is J.J. Hardy. 1 away. Maglio Ordonez, a 4-11 right-hander. It's ballpark check singles in Detroit. Right-hander. It's going to be a 1-10. It's a 3, so single for Ordonez. And he is at first with Delman Young at the plate. A 3-11. 3-11 is a ground ball to short, J.J. Hardy, and he will turn 2 on that one. It's a 6-4, 4-3. Double play to end the first. Top of 2, Vladimir Guerrero, a 6'9", right-hander, and he strikes out. The free swinger, he goes down, swinging. Matt Wieters, a 1-3. It's a ground ball to Cabrera. He will take it unassisted for the out. Adam Jones, a 1-7. And it's a fly ball to Austin Jackson. He ranges over, makes the easy catch for the third out. Bottom of 2. Miguel Cabrera, a 4-7. And that is a walk. 4-7 walk against the right-hander Miguel Cabrera. Victor Martinez is batting left, a 4-10. 4-10 lefties, a ground ball to short X. Shortstop Hardy is a 2. It's a 7. And that is going to be a good play. It's a ground ball B. Ground ball B, so it's a force out. That's what that is. It's a 6-4. And Martinez will reach on the fielder's choice. That's what I meant, fielder's choice. Alex Avila, a 3-8. 3-8, and he strikes out against Guthrie. 2 down with Martinez at first. Peralta, 6-3. Right-hander. And that is a home run check. And that's a 1-8. 1-8 for the right-hander, and it's an 18. So he will fly out to left. And that will end it. As we move to the top of the third, the score is 0-0. Mark Reynolds, a 3-5. 3-5 is a walk. Mark Reynolds leads off the third with a walk. Brings up Chris Davis, a big lefty. He's playing third base today. It's a 3-8. 3-8 is a 1-5 is a home run. Anything else, he doubles. It's a 7, so it's a double for Chris Davis. And Reynolds will move to third. He could score. Austin Jackson's a 0. So it's still 1-12, and he's being held on. So that makes him a 1-11. Second and third, nobody out. They're gonna hold him. Hold him up. Nobody out. Robert Andino. It's a 5-8 or 5-7. 5-7 right-hander. It's a fly ball to Austin Jackson, and he will make the catch, but the runner on third will score. It's a sac fly, and Reynolds will score. Davis will hold second. Man on second with 1 out, Matt Angle. It's a 3-5. 3-5 is a walk. First and second now with 1 away. J.J. Hardy, a 4-9. 4-9 right-hander's a strikeout. 2 down. First and second. Nick Markakis, a 3-4. 3-4 is a strikeout. Strikeout again for Markakis. And Orioles pick up 1. 1-0 Baltimore. It's a 2-6 for Ryan Rayburn, and he strikes out. Brings up the lefty Don Kelly. It's a 4-11. 4-11 left-hander, ballpark check singles. It's a 1-10. 1-10. It is a 10. So Don Kelly, the 9-hole singles. Brings up Austin Jackson. It's a 5-11. It's a right-hander. It's ground ball to first. Reynolds, he's a 4. That is a 3. 3 and a 4 is a single, 2 stars for Austin Jackson. That moves Kelly to third. First and third with 1 out. Maglio Ordonez, a 4-7. Right-hander's a walk. It's the old 4-7 walk for Guthrie against the right-handers. And bases are now loaded. And Delman Young is the batter, a 6-11. 6-11 is a pop out to first. And that is Reynolds. So what Detroit did not want to happen is a pop out. And so now it is still bases loaded, 2 down. Miguel Cabrera. It's a 6-8. 6-8 is a pop out to short. So Guthrie comes back, gets 2 pop outs, and gets out of the bases loaded jam. And so we'll move to the top of the fourth. It's 1-0 Baltimore. It's a 4-6 for Guerrero. Right-hander is going to fly out to right field. That is Ordonez. There to make the catch. Matt Wieters, switch hitter, 1-6. And it's a ground ball to Cabrera. He's up with it again. And makes the out. 2 times Wieters grounded out to Cabrera. And there's Adam Jones, a 3-4. 3-4 is a ground ball to Rayburn at second. He's up with it, flips to Cabrera. And that'll be the third out. And that will end it. Bottom of 4. Victor Martinez. It's a 6-8. 6-8, he's batting left. Now that is a walk. So Jeremy Guthrie with another walk. And brings up Alex Avila, lefty, 6'9". Or 2'9". Or am I getting 6'9"? 2'9". 2'9" versus a right-hander, and he strikes out. Second strikeout of the game for Avila. Brings up Peralta, 1-6. Ground ball to third, Davis. And he is up with it. He's going to turn 2. 6-4-3. Double play. To retire the side, we'll move to top of 5. Baltimore still nursing a 1-0 lead. Mark Reynolds, a 5-2. 5-2 is a ground ball to third. Kelly, he's up with it. Throws to Cabrera for the first out. Chris Davis, it's a 6-6. Lefty, 6-6. 1-6 is a single. It's a 12. He lines out to Cabrera at first base for 2 away. Robert Andino, it's a 2-9. 2-9 is a strikeout. So we'll move to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan Rayburn to lead it off, a 2-3. 2-3 is a ground ball to second, and Dino, he is up with it and flips to the first baseman, Reynolds, for 1 away. I can't pick up the dice. Don Kelly, it's 2-3. A 2-3 is a fly ball to center. That's Adam Jones. Can of corn, he's got it for 2 outs. Austin Jackson, it's 5-8. And he grounds out to Andino. Actually, 5-8. It's a second base X. He's a 3. That is a 1. So that is going to be a single for Austin Jackson. Big difference there. Single. He's going to try to steal, I think. Wieters is a -3. So, and he's a 1-15 being held on. Makes him a 1-13, makes him a 1-10, so 50-50 shot. He's going to take that chance. 50-50 chance. It's a 17. So he gets gunned down by Wieters. And that's a 2-4 put out, we'll call it. And that will end the inning. In the 5th, still 1-0 Baltimore. Top of the order for the Orioles, a 6-7 for Matt Angle, left-hander. And it's a ground ball to the second baseman, Rayburn. He is a 3. That is a 17. That is a good play by Rayburn. Brings up J.J. Hardy, 6'7", right-hander. 6'7", again, Rayburn. And he is a 3. And that is a 20. That is a good play. Back-to-back ground balls to Rayburn. Here's Nick Markakis, a 4-2. 4-2 versus a left-hander is a walk. Verlander walks Markakis with 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero, danger. It's a 6-4. 6-4 is ground ball to short. Peralta, he's a 4. And that's a 17. And that is a good play by Peralta. That will end it in the 6th for the Orioles. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Orioles. Maglio Ordonez, a 310. 310 is a ballpark check singles. That's 1 to 10. That is a 5. Ordonez with a single. He is 2 for 2 on the day. Leadoff single. Brings up Delman Young with Ordonez at first. A 2-7. 1 to 3 is a single. It is a 3, so favorable roll there. It's a 1-star single. So first and second, nobody out. And Miguel Cabrera, the batter. And the Orioles are going to go to the bullpen timeout. New pitcher for the Orioles is Jim Johnson, big right-hander, facing Miguel Cabrera. It's 1-8. 1-8 is a single, 2 stars. So Cabrera with a single scores over Ordonez. And Delman Young will move to third. And that ties the ball game up 1 apiece. And switch hitter Victor Martinez, a 1-7, is a single, 2 stars. So Jim Johnson comes out and does not help things. That scores Young from third. And we have first and third again. And a lefty, Alex Avila. And it's a 5-9 lefty. And it's a fly ball to left, B. That will be a sacrifice fly, as Cabrera will come home. Avila with a sac fly. And we have Martinez at first now with 1 away. And Johnny Peralta. It's a 2-8. 2-8 is a pop out to the first baseman, Reynolds. For 2 away. Ryan Rayburn. A 1-9. It is a strikeout. 3 runs, though, in the inning for Detroit as they take a 3-1 lead. And we'll move to the 7th. Matt Wieters will lead things off. 1-10. 1-10 is a ground ball to Rayburn. He's up with it. Flips to Cabrera for the out. Adam Jones, a 4-8 right-hander, struck him out. Mark Reynolds, another righty, 6-9, another strikeout. Verlander, that's 6, 7 strikeouts so far. And we'll move to the bottom of the 7th. Jim Johnson back out. Don Kelly, the lefty. It's a 3-5. Is a strikeout. Top of the order, Austin Jackson, 4-5, right-hander. 1 to 3 is a home run. Anything else, he's going to fly out to left. It's a 15. And I messed my cards up. He flies out to left for 2 away. Brings up Ordonez. A 1-5. 1-5 is a single to center field. And Ordonez is 3 for 3 on the day. Brings up Delman Young, a 4-10 right-hander. Ballpark check singles, 1 to 10. It's a 19, so he will ground out to short, line out to short. And that will end the 7th inning. And we'll move to the 8th. 3-1 Detroit. Chris Davis will lead it off, lefty. 5-5. versus a left-hander. And what do you know? 1 to 5 is a home run. And it's an 8, so he flies out to right field. Ordonez at the warning track makes the catch, 1 away. Robert Andino, a 2-4. 2-4 is a ballpark check singles. 1 to 10, that is a 1. So Andino with a single. Top of the order, Matt Engel. 110, it's a ground ball back to Verlander. And it's a ground ball B, so it will be, Verlander will go to second. So 1 to 6. And Andino, actually, sorry, that's a 1 to 6. Matt Engel reaches on the fielder's choice. So 2 away. Engel at first. J.J. Hardy. It's a 3-7. 3-7 is a ground ball to Rayburn. And he will take the easy way. 4 to 3. He flips over to Cabrera for the third out. And we'll move to the bottom of the 8th. There will be a new pitcher for Baltimore timeout. New pitcher for the Orioles is Jojo Reyes, the left-hander, facing Miguel Cabrera. It's a 3-6. 3-6 is a walk. Leadoff walk. Brings up Victor Martinez, the switch hitter. He's going to be batting right. That is a 4-8. 4-8 versus a right-hander. A single to center field. Single for Martinez. Cabrera will just go 1. Alex Avila, the lefty, a 1-7. 1-7 versus a left-hander. A fly ball to center field. And the center fielder, Jones, will make the catch. The runners will hold. 2 away. 2-6 for Johnny Peralta. Left-hander is a walk. So now bases loaded. With 1 out, Ryan Rayburn, the right-hander. The 4-6, right-hander, 4-6 is a pop out to the shortstop. Yeah, pop out to the shortstop. Hardy for 2 away. Brings up the lefty, Don Kelly. It's a 6-7. 6-7 left-hander, and he strikes him out. So that'll do it for Detroit in the 8th. As they leave, the bases loaded. And we'll move to the top of the 9th. And Verlander again will stay out there to complete the game. Nick Markakis, a 4-7. And that's the old 4-7 left-hander walk. Amazing how that comes up. Vladimir Guerrero, he could tie things up here with a home run, a 6-8. 6-8 is a pop out to Don Kelly, the third baseman. For 1 away, brings up Matt Wieters. It's a 6-5. He's batting left. It's a ground ball to short. Peralta is a 4. It's a 19. That's good. It's going to be a ground ball B. So ground ball B. It's going to be a fielder's choice for Wieters. As Markakis gets thrown out at second. And brings up Adam Jones. 2 down and 1 on. A 6-10 right-hander. It's ground ball to third, Kelly. He is a 3. That is a 12. It's going to be an error check on Kelly. It's coming down to the error check here, 18. That's a 4. 18 and a 4 is going to be a 1 base error. 1 base error on Kelly. First and second now with 2 down. Brings up Mark Reynolds. say 311. 311 is a ground ball to short, and that will do it. Ground ball to shortstop A. Peralta comes up with it, guns it over to Cabrera, and that will end the game. Detroit winners 3-1, and we'll be back to look at the totals for the game and for the entire replay in just a second. Okay, so looking at the final start totals, Detroit 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Baltimore 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. Verlander, tight grip on the game as usual, 9 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 run, 2 hits. A 2-hitter as Davis and Andino, the only 2 to get hits for the Orioles. And let's see, for Detroit, Ordonez was 3 for 3. Martinez 2 for 3. And let's look at their batting totals there as they get 10 hits. So that is going to do it for the replay. So Verlander finishes up 21-7. Now let's take a look at the replay totals here. And move this out of the way here. Okay, for the final totals, here's the actual totals up here, and then the replay totals below. So 24-5, he finished 21-7 in the replay. ERA was 2.40. ERA for the replay was 2.09, so much better. A little ridiculous here, complete games for actuality, and of course 18 for me. Well, again, it's an American League replay. There's no pitch count. Yes, there's point of weakness, but you know, if he's cruising right along and he doesn't reach his point of weakness, I'm not going to take him out. So obviously that's going to be a little higher. I think that's probably typical. Now you could look at, if you're doing a replay, you could look at every game. You know, look up every game and go, okay, well, he pitched 7 here. You know, I'm going to take him out after the 7th, no matter what, whatever. But as long as he was cruising along, I left him in there. And again, this number shows that 9 shutouts. So 7 games difference here. That's a lot of innings. You know, he finished actuality 251 innings pitched, 280, so 30 innings. Well, I mean, there's a big difference here, obviously, and here. So you're going to end up with a lot more innings pitched. And again, the hit total, 20 more. He pitched basically 30 more innings, gave up 20 more hits. Now here's something else a little interesting. The runs and earned runs were pretty close, almost identical. I mean, that's close enough to call identical, really. 73, 72, 67, 65, and even though he pitched almost 30 more innings, again, we go back to the shutouts, you know, and the complete games here. Home runs, again, that's, you know, a lot less home runs, even though he pitched, again, 30 more innings. But again, I think you could play this replay again. You might get this number is going to be probably fluctuate. You know, it could get up to 24 probably pretty easily. Walks, you know, that's kind of a reflection of the more innings pitched. 57, 71. And it's interesting also, runs and walks kind of go hand in hand. 57 walks though in the actual season that's pretty remarkable. 250 strikeouts actual, 263. So only 13 more strikeouts, even though he pitched 30 more innings. And the whip, pretty close. So again, some interesting things there. I would like to see, I really wanted him to break 24 wins. But if you go back and you look some of the early games, the bullpen was struggling. he had some wins in the bank or in his hand, and the bullpen blew him. You know, there might have been maybe 3 times at least 2 times, I know for sure, maybe 3, where the bullpen just blew it. And so 29 total games he factored in out of 34. 28 he factored in my replay out of 34. You know, that's pretty good, pretty accurate. Again, I'm pretty happy with these numbers. I think it's, Strat-o-matic has a very good formula, and they plug it in and it works. And I don't think you can be too unhappy with the results here. Again, I'm managing. Everybody's going to manage differently. Some people might be a little more strict about, okay, 7th inning, I'm going to take him out. I'm going to do the setup and then the closer type thing. Again, like I said, if he was cruising along, there's no reason for me to take him out because there's no pitch count. I'm going to wear him out. So I think that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I really enjoyed doing it. Had some little technical difficulties there at the end, but finally got it done. And now it's time to move on to something different. What that's going to be, I don't exactly know. I know I have a few, some Major League debut games coming up. I might go back to some APBA. I think I might do a Chicago Cubs tournament with some, Chicago Cub teams of the past. Those are some things I'm thinking about doing. But, we'll just see what happens. So until the next time I see you guys, hopefully that's going to be soon. Maybe tomorrow. So I really appreciate all you guys that are loyal watchers and subscribers, and hopefully I can try to be a little more entertaining in the future and get a little better at this, which is what I'm working on doing. So until next time I see you guys, I want y'all to take care and God bless.